I, as a Bangladeshi, is very G. So population is about 73.
Supply chains have brought in.
Yes, please.
Channel I.
Yeah.
Mr. Ambassador, how do you feel when you feel great? You are sucking the blood of poor people in online. How do you feel?
I don't know what I mean. Can you put the question in a more balanced manner, because that's a very pejorative way of putting the question. I'm not going to answer a question that suggests that we're sucking the blood of poor people. Perhaps you'd like to rephrase the way you put the question, and I'll answer sensibly if you put the question in a sensible way.
So should I rephrase?
Yes, please.
So your people, you are teaching us due diligence, compliance, and so many things, but you are not giving the fair price.
If I'm not mistaken, we're talking about the private sector here. We're talking about the private sector that negotiates prices. We don't have to teach Bangladesh business how to negotiate prices. I see all around the room very well-versed businessmen who've been doing business with the European Union for many decades. I'm sure they wouldn't suggest that they're incapable of negotiating a fair price that keeps their factories going and grows the business. We've seen the RMG business growing for a long time now, including exports to the European Union. That suggests to me that there's enough money in the system coming back to Bangladesh to fire that system. What I've always said is a fair price should be paid to workers. And we know what the price that's been decided as a minimum wage, that's a matter for Bangladesh. But that's a matter that you should look at more closely as well. The increase after 5 years to 12,000 taka. That's the price I'm interested in. So I don't think you should talk about us sucking blood. I think you should look at whether the business has performed well over the last decades, whether they're doing good business in Europe or not, and don't keep blaming the buyers. This is a business. It's not a charity. What is important for me are the human rights of the workers here in Bangladesh.
This is the Bangladesh, the buyer's market. This is not seller's market. So always we are deprived. Always we are in under position. So always buyer impose us some unethical price below costing price. Buyer want to impose us. So this is, I think, in due diligence, this area also need to see and included in the due diligence law. Otherwise, Bangladesh apparel industry and their workers, everybody will suffer. And blood sucking area, I like to say, all brands and buyers are the blood sucker of Bangladesh apparel industry.
Thank you.
Sorry to say.
Mr. Rabindranath Thakur, যে তোমার পতাকা জানে দাও তারে বহিবার দেওয়া শক্তি। আপনি আমাকে চার্জ দিতে চান, কিন্তু আমাকে যদি দিতে চান আমাকে সেই ভারী বোঝা বহন করার শক্তি দিতে হবে। It is the English translation. If you give me the flag, you give me the power and energy to hold your flag. Thank you very much.